Okay, y'all. We got a black woman in a hospital who just gave birth to a baby twerking with strippers. Let me ask you a question. Has the CIA not infiltrated hip hop yet? Sound the alarm. Sound the alarm. Yesterday, I went back and I listened to hip hop, real hip hop. I'm talking about hip hop that had lyrical substance. You know, when rappers actually had things to talk about other than sex, money, and drugs. I think to myself, is this how much we have fallen as a society? Is it really, man? So we know that this type of music has an impact on the younger generation. And a lot of us are just sitting around allowing this to happen. Now, I understand that there's a time and a place for certain types of music. Let's be real, y'all. This song was made for strippers in the strip club. Shall we go to the lyrics? Bend that ass over. Let that coochie breathe. Shake that ass, B-word. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Okay, so they said it about 3 times, right? Shake that ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for me. Okay. Obviously, this song was made for the strippers. So I'm assuming that it was timed around this time because this is when I believe Sexyy Red just gave birth. Congratulations, Sexyy Red, by the way, on that. We don't want to knock none of that. Congratulations. But let me say this, though. I have mixed feelings about this video. I appreciate the creativeness of this video. I appreciate that Drake decided to do a video, and I heard that he directed this too. That he did a video as if he's filming a homemade video with SZA. It's nice to see SZA not doing a video that makes you feel like you're on a shroom trip for once. You know, they're dancing, they're partying, they're having a little New Year's Eve party. She gets pregnant. They drive her to the hospital to give her birth. Drake acts like he's filming everything on a VHS recorder. The whole concept is cool. Now, this is what some people are saying too. Drake is pretending to be the baby daddy in the video. A lot of people have said that they believe that Drake actually is the real father. Yeah, so the concept of the video is very interesting. But, you know, it's Drake, right? I get it. He's showing you what it's like to be an up-and-coming father, an up-and-coming baby daddy. You're trying to figure out how the damn car seat goes into the back of the seat. I get it. All of us with children, we understand this hustle. So I respect that aspect of it, okay? Drake is like so rich now that he has to move to the suburbs to play a different type of a character because we're so used to seeing him in the Lamborghinis and in the Ferraris and in the mansions that now he had to tone it down and just take it to a regular condo house in the suburbs to be able to probably relate to the general public on Sexyy Red's level. Now, does this go back to what some of the others have said, that Joe Budden and others have said that, like, look, Drake, obviously you're trying to appeal to the younger generation still, and this is the reason why you were hanging around with 20-year-olds and putting Sexyy Red on a song with you. No hate in that, but it's like enough is enough. This is the part of the video right here that just doesn't make sense to me. When we bring the strippers into the party, and that girl right there looks kind of young. I'll just say this. Hey, man, I mean, do you. Okay, we got strippers here, and we got Drake doing this, whatever this is. This visual right here is the visual that gets me. This is the visual that gets me. There's another one that I want to get into as well when Sexyy Red is trying to sing over SZA's lyrics and trying to be sexy. And I thought that was like one of the most horrific things that I've seen with her holding the baby and saying, let the coochie breathe while she was trying to look sexy at the same time. Confusing. But I got to say, man, has the CIA not infiltrated hip hop music? I mean, if you're going to sit here and you're going to tell me that, no, the CIA has not infiltrated hip hop yet. These are rappers that are making real music. Hey, it could be, man. It could be that now we've reached an MK Ultra point where they have infiltrated hip hop music so much for the last 20 years that now They've been doing it before this new generation, Gen Z, has been born. So now the type of music that they're making, they're thinking, oh, well, this is what rap sounded like when I started listening to it. So this, therefore, must be real hip hop, which goes back to the conversation where people said, is Drake pop music or is he hip hop? I think that there's elements of hip hop in Drake, but I will say that this song right here, Rich Baby Daddy, is definitely pop. And it's interesting how the song is Rich Baby Daddy. And if you read the lyrics of Drake's verse, he actually says right here in the song, he's not a guy to me like the guy you're with. Like, he's trying to take the girl away from the guy that she's currently with and saying, hey, just roll with me. I still got some love deep inside of me. He's not a guy to me. Just say goodbye to him and take a ride with me, whatever, or take a ride to me. Then what does he say? Please drag it out of me. You just might get a G-Wagon out of me. Yo, no average dude is going to buy a G-Wagon for a female. Okay, so obviously this song plays off of what the title says. Rich Baby Daddy. The other interesting thing about this video is that we don't know who the father is. So you got strippers, right? You got strippers in the hospital dancing with you with the baby that you just gave birth to, but there's no baby daddy in sight. I mean, okay, Drake is supposed to be the baby daddy. Cool. But we all know that that's not really the case. So is everybody really sitting around thinking, okay, we brought a bunch of strippers to the hospital and the baby daddy ain't around? This is hip hop today, yo. This is hip hop today. Now I get it. You're trying to be funny, right? Let's be funny. Can we also talk about the symbolism that was also thrown up in this movie, or in this video, shall I say? It kind of seemed like a movie. I mean, it's about 6 minutes long, so he kind of made it like a short. There's a part right here where Sexyy Red throws up the Illuminati. And I'm just saying, what is going on here with Ice Spice, at the Super Bowl? And then, yeah, right here. And then Sexyy Red clearly, sound the alarm, man. Clearly throwing up the Illuminati, right? I mean, what's that? What is that? Why would you just throw that symbol up? Oh, because she's a blood? And she's trying to represent the red, but the bloods? I don't know. Because I know she did that video with YG and she was throwing up the sign and people said, oh, it's because she's a blood. That's why. But then let me say this though, man. I grew up around a lot of bloods, Crips and Bloods. And let me say this, man. I never see them throw the B up like that. That looks like a clear Illuminati symbol. Also, it looks like it's very close to the eye as well. It doesn't get better than that, folks. So I'm trying to wonder here. Rich Baby Daddy, let that coochie breathe. Bend that ass over. You look like you're typically a single mother giving birth with strippers around you as you give birth. You started twerking in your video while you were holding the newborn child. Come on, man. And then you're throwing up the Illuminati symbol. Let me ask y'all a question, man. Has the CIA taken over hip hop?